Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
We're talking about the Rams right now.
LA Rams.
The Rams,
The
who
Los
refuses
Angeles Rams.
to go to the playoffs once again. Go to the Super Bowl after they lost. By who? The Patriots.
My God.
I want you to know that.
I want you to know that Tom Brady lost his last regular season game against the Dolphins too.
Yeah.
And Jay Cutler had a better game than Tom Brady back in 2017.
You saying like Tom Brady?
And I want you to know that y'all lost against the Miami Miracle.
You saying that Tom Brady's still on the team? He left the team. He means nothing to me now. Right now, our new player, Jarrett Stidham.
What does it say, Omar? What does it say?
It doesn't say anything.
You disappoint me sometimes, Omar.
See, I respect Tom Brady,
Oh
the
God.
Patriots Tom Brady, but I don't respect the Bucks Tom Brady. If you don't belong on the team, you don't deserve my respect.
Gameday Nation, please, every word he says, just take it with a little grain of salt. Because I promise he's going to be watching Tom Brady every Sunday.
I would watch Tom Brady every Sunday. I wouldn't watch Tom Brady every Sunday. I watch the Bucks every Sunday.
Yeah, right,
Because
Omar.
teams win games, not a position player.
Okay, Omar.
But anyways, back to the Rams. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, that's right. They went a fourth and passing. All this mess that he gets with Jared Goff has a man. They pay him a big contract for this much. You better do his job.
Wait,
Man,
really? You really need to ask. Was he really worth that much money?
Anyway, he does better than Kirk Cousins. Oh,
I guess.
yeah. So he was worth it. He was worth that much money. See. Look
I believe both players are just overpaid, man. I'm sorry.
He's obviously hating Jared Goff. I'm not gonna say that he's like a skilled player or anything like that. I think he's pretty good.
Jared Goff's a great player. I'm not trying to take that away from him. It's just, I don't think he was worth the money for that much money.
You see, if you're a player, you deserve that much money. You deserve that much money. However, Kirk Cousins, that's the point.
That's a dub for them boys. They got their money, but like at a front office standpoint, I don't think it was
front
really
office, man. If you think Jared Goff is the way to go, he's the way to go. And obviously, he produced the numbers for fourth and passing. Why not?
Well, it goes back to the Super Bowl. He didn't have Todd Gurley to help him out, and what did he do?
CJ Anderson was balling out. What do you think?
Exactly, but you didn't hear Jared Goff putting the team on his back.
But look, Jared Goff was young at the time. He never had a Super Bowl. Young,
and he got that massive contract.
But he didn't.
So you want to put that excuse? Oh, because he was young.
Look, he never faced a team like that. It was the Patriots. We're what, top 5 in defense? It makes sense. If you see a top 5 defense in the Super Bowl, you will be terrified.
That was a boring Super Bowl.
Boring Super Bowl? It was a defensive Super Bowl. That's what it was.
I thought it was gonna be at least more of a high scoring game with the Rams.
You're spoiled with high scoring games.
I don't really like high scoring games though, because I like defense, but it was just it was more of a field goal game.
You don't want to see Jameis Winston from the 40-yard line and launching the ball to the touchdown. You don't want to see that.
I wouldn't want to. I don't know. If it makes points, why not?
But anyways, we're getting off topic here. The Rams, I had to give it a B on the offseason. They had no cap space to really work with, so they can't pick up anyone on the offseason. So that's that. But with draft, they did have a reasonable size draft class or draft picks or selections. I don't know how
draft
you
class.
say it.
They had reasonable draft picks.
Draft picks,
why not?
yeah.
I don't understand the hate though. Especially with this man, he said earlier that he didn't really like that they got Cam Akers.
I didn't. I
but here's one thing. Look,
not disrespecting men, but
you already know. If you didn't know, again, I will say it again. I'm a Miami fan. So who was our biggest rival? Florida State. So I've seen Cam Akers play, and I've seen him in person how he plays. This man is a stud. He's an all-around back. He can catch the ball. He literally carried our Florida State team throughout this whole season. He was one of the highlights of the Florida State season.
But
he does wildcat plays. He can catch the ball. He can run the ball. He can create screens. He's a blocking running back. He can do it all. He was one of those underrated running backs in his class. Because people mostly talk were DeAndre Swift, Jonathan Taylor, but not really people knew about Cam Akers. I didn't know Cam Akers wasn't even in a draft. That's how much they didn't really talk about Cam Akers. I found out literally a few days before the draft when I take a look of all the positional players that were going into the draft, and I see Cam Akers, I was like, oh wow, he's in the draft. I did not even know that. They don't talk about this man. Why are they not talking about this man? This is crazy. So remember, they lost Todd Gurley, so they did get Cam Akers, who I think will be a great replacement for Todd Gurley. Maybe not the same. He won't be as great as Todd Gurley, But I promise you, he will get the job done. Because, like I said, why'd you pay Jared Goff so much money for? You're not gonna rely on the running game.
And we see what happened last season. They paid him enough money because he plays fourth. He could be better.
Because they're not gonna pay like $20 million a year for Jared Goff just to like run the ball with Tall Gurley.
Now that brings up discussion. Do you think Jerry Jones will pay that much money for Dak Prescott to do the same thing? Because he has Zeke.
Exactly. That's why I think this doesn't make sense. Like, if you're paying this much money for this player, then you're expecting this is the type of playbook they're gonna have, mostly running plays. Why? Like, that's why I told you. If you watch one of our first videos, this is what I talked about. Why pay? This doesn't make sense. If you pay so much money to a running back and so much money to a quarterback, it just doesn't make sense. You gotta pick one, or you go keep Zeke and let go of Zach, or you keep Zach and let go of Zeke.
How? You pay a lot of money.
And plus, you got a receiver off the draft with CeeDee Lamb.
But let's say you pay a lot of money for a wide receiver, but you pay a lot of money for a running back. That contradicts everything.
It does. It really does.
Anyways, I feel like Jared Goff be doing a good job. Big fan, you know. If you ever see this video, hit me up because
Jared Goff also doesn't really have much receivers. I mean, one of his reliable receivers is Cooper Kupp, but he was in and out this past season. And other than Cooper Kupp, you have Robert Woods, but he's not really, you know, that wide receiver, right?
Too. Take notice.
He's a veteran, okay?
He's a veteran, but he's not a flashy receiver.
They do have Josh
Reynolds. He had Brandon Cooks at the time as well.
Well, he got traded out, but they did get a wide receiver off the draft, Van Jefferson from Florida. The only thing that's holding him back is his speed, so you can't really trust him to go deep for a long ball. So that's one of his weaknesses, but he's a great all-around receiver. It's just one thing that he got work on his speed. But this offseason, I mean, even in free agency, they didn't really have that much to work with.
But
they only signed two free agents: Ashawn Robinson, D tackle.
They signed 3.
And Leonard Floyd.
I forgot the other guy. But in the draft, they really did focus on their defense. I mean,
I believe the reason why the Rams didn't have that good season like they did is because teams were able to figure them out.
I mean, they only had one option. It was Gurley. If you go figure him out and hold what's his name, Aaron Donald. If you go get 3 people on him, that's it. He's locked up.
I mean, they didn't do bad, and they didn't do that bad, but they could have
had Akeem Sleep in the backfield, Marcus Peters in the backfield.
Remember, he got traded.
Marcus
in the middle
Peters
of the season.
cannot play.
He got traded in the middle of the season.
Yeah, but Marcus Peters could not play man coverage. He cannot play zone. My bad. And the Rams used.
I mean, they did get Jalen Ramsey though.
And we all saw what happened with him. He was a bust.
I wouldn't say he was a complete buzz, but he didn't win a couple matchups. I'll say that much. But Rams overall, I guess my final grade B+.
I give him B.
I mean, I feel like the reason why is because they don't really have that much depth. They didn't really have much to work with.
Need more corners.
I feel like they should have got D tackle.
Yeah, need
another D tackle.
Does it help out with Aaron Donald, man? Because Aaron Donald, he could play the edge as well as D tackle spot, but he's mainly a D tackle spot. I believe it could use an edge rusher because they had Clay Matthews, but is he still on the team?
Clay Matthews? No, he's out.
Oh yeah, man,
he's out.
That's tough. They need players. They need depth.
They need depth. Yeah, but what they had to work with, it's a solid grade B+. Rams, do I believe they can make a Super Bowl run like they did 2 years ago?
No.
I don't think so either. Teams are gonna figure them out. I mean, they'll have a good enough season. I think they can have another 9-7 season possibly. No. I don't think they'll go down, but they'll have a 9-7 season. We'll see how far it goes, guys. But this wraps up the LA Rams. And by the way, we're still waiting on their uniforms. I heard reports saying that they haven't showcased their uniforms.
It's gonna be garbage.
Because they're still waiting for the LA beaches to reopen so they can have a photo shoot with the uniforms, which is understandable. But at this point, just release the uniforms, man.
It's going to be.
It's not hard. It's not.
The logo is trash.
It's not that hard to put like a green screen of the beach and have players dress up. I'm just saying.
If the logos were trash. I mean, the logos was just garbage. They didn't put no creativity in their logos whatsoever.
The Rams, it's just the Rams logo is so iconic. Well, not iconic. I mean, it's been there for like 2 decades.
When you really think about it, their uniform, the colors will most likely, even though it has like gold and blue as a uniforms, but
I mean, it's dope uniform concept. But I believe that's what their main uniform is gonna be.
Gold and blue.
Gold and blue. They love that uniform so much.
But the logo is more yellow, blue, and white. That's the thing. So I feel like it's gonna look kind of similar to the Chargers colors.
What the Rams are trying to do, they're trying to show out people like, oh yeah, we're LA, not the Chargers. We're the LA team. I mean, it's pretty obvious with their main logo. It's LA with the horn on it. They're trying to showcase like, yeah, we LA, not the Chargers. The Rams.
So it's like the Clippers and Lakers.
Basically. Yeah, because you live in a very popular city, you want to showcase that, yeah, we're LA.
But still be garbage? I don't know about that, man. But
anyways, yeah, this wraps up the Rams video. Stay tuned for the Arizona Cardinals, who was last in this past season.
They will be second place.
Let's see how far they go with this offseason. Will they have a better season? Can they surpass the Chargers and maybe even the 49ers to be second place? Who knows? Can Kyler Murray could be that quarterback for the future?
I do.
Stay tuned for that video, y'all boys.